What up, everybody? We just talking about that Aux Tales. Now, right now, I'm just going through beats. I don't really record myself. Like, I don't know. I guess people are also interested in the process. I'm down in the basement in the studio at Kente, Mr. Polymath. I'm in his lab in the new crib in the new undisclosed location. I love how when you got like some real good speakers, how all of this stuff really sounds. It really sounds good. I think making beats is a lot of it got to do with like troubleshooting. You know, how do you arrive at what you're trying to accomplish sonically? And sometimes there's obstacles, whether it's based on your skill set. It could be based on like, I don't know, you know, like some people use equipment. I use FL Studio. But I don't know, a lot of it is just trying to figure out how to make the pieces go together. And I got the spirit of a weirdo, so a lot of my beats don't follow the traditional trajectory of like sampling and, you know, just the science of the music. I have no idea what that is. I picked up pieces, I'm a beggar, I picked up pieces along the way, and then I just try to just put it all together and express it how I hear it in my head. One of the things I've always tried to improve on is just the drums. You know what I'm saying? I struggled with that early on. And I just try to find the vibe. I'll sample anything, rock, country, soul, elevator music, it don't matter. As long as it's a vibe, I'm with it. And I'm constantly going into my beats. Like on the weekend, typically what I'm doing is just like going back into older beats and new knowledge and new things that I've acquired along the way. I try to apply those things to improve the sound or improve the mix. Like I said, it's always a puzzle. I don't make trap beats. I make the beats that I make, the style I make. I chop, sample, loop, and I keep it extremely simple. And I have hardware. I have a machine, the mini joint. I have no idea how to use it. So, you know, my workflow is my workflow, and it served me well so far. So that's what I stay with. And one thing about being a producer, man, you'll listen to the same loop for like 20, 30 minutes. Just being in the zone. That's what I love. I love sampling like foreign records and stuff, because I feel like they had an interpretation of what was happening in the States, like in the 70s or whatever. So like if people was really rocking with James Brown or whatever, you know, like they had their own version of that. And the science of digging for records has changed a lot too. I think right here I'm trying to like deal with like time stretching. Like I said, you gotta be a scientist, not just an artist, but a scientist. And some say science is an art too, you know? So really, just to give you a little bit of information about Aux Tales, you know, I rhyme and I make beats, and I love them both. If not equally, I might love making beats a little bit more, just because when you rhyme, you got to deal with the sound of your voice. You got to deal with the content and the subject matter, and I don't know. Sometimes that can get a little distracting. This beat right here I fucks with because it kind of reminds me of like a Tribe Called Quest, that era. And it's not like you got to do a whole lot. It's got that Herbie Hancock, that little sound and stuff. And it's just funky. And that's what I look for. I look for funk. I look for something that got a little bit of jazziness to it. Very simple. A little kick, sample, bass line, muffle. I learned all this stuff early. Muffling and stuff. That's a technique where you take out all the highs and it gives it that bottom that really sounds good in the speakers in the car. Another thing I learned early too was making like multiple beats in one beat. You know what I mean? So like you just taking different parts of the sample and it's damn near like 3 songs in one. But this is a jam right here. That joint is a jam right there. All right, so that's the first go. We're gonna go. All right. Peace. We out.